This one can be shy, eh? Why you look like a witch? You know, do you know how you look? Oh, your hair, you're afraid of your hair falling off. I pull it. One day I pull your hair. How much you give me?
Yeah, how much will you give me?
If I pull your hair?
Yeah.
Ah. So if I remove your if I remove your hair now, you will sue me. Feminist. Hi guys. Welcome. Someone said she looks uncomfortable.
No,
What's that?
German.
What does German mean?
As in, he said, how are you, man? V-Gate.
V-Gate Amarachi.
Yeah.
V-Gate called Bill Gates ni. Jeff Bezos ni. Oshisko. You're not afraid again. You don't the ginger. All right, guys, we've got a serious topic. Ignore us. We're always messing around. Someone said, "Now your wife, it is known that my pikino." Why you go think that my wife? If I wanted to marry, say I won't marry again. She na 21-year-old now will come marry. This their generation. One son lori gone. Me, I know even fit. I know even get power. The two of them where I get for house, they did run me fever. Maybe. As in, if I start to shout for them like this, no, wife, okay. Na pikin. I beg, I want her number. You're very foolish. If you give me your mother's number for my driver, then I'll give you her number. A year on that. Smile. Rory. All right, what brought us here in the first place is the story that is continuing. We have like an update. So the father-in-law says most Nigerians think with emotions, not reality and facts. We're talking about the Naija doctor Wey Kpai for America, Naija cardiologist. How is someone who never paid bride price for my daughter a son-in-law? He is even an Anambra man like me. Anambra men are very proud with family, hence most women like them as they are generous. This one earning big money, refusing to pay ordinary $1,900 a month. Nobody should call him my son-in-law for someone I have only seen 3 times. The Oyinbo that married my first daughter paid bride price. Check well. Anambra men do not buy themselves over family matter. They man up and pay even if they have to do yahoo to support their family. This particular conversation is before I was on the father's side because he was defending his daughter. But there are some statements that he made here that I find a bit uncomfortable. How is someone who never paid bride price for my daughter a son-in-law? He's even an Igbo man, an Anambra man to be precise. Let's talk about this particular scenario. I fail to believe that somebody who can study medicine and come and finish as a cardiologist can be totally mad. It's bothersome. This is not a carpenter, and no offense to carpentry. This is not a wall painter or a bricklayer. This is a cardiologist, somebody who specializes in human hearts. I mean, that's the specialization. A cardiologist. He cannot be totally mad. The statement is bothersome. Before, when he was defending his daughter as Francis Van Larry, I understood where he was coming from. But at this point, there's things that bother me. Anambra men are very proud with family, hence most women like them as they are generous. Okay, That can be understandable. Women like generous men. This one earning big money is refusing to pay ordinary 1,900 a month. Nobody should call him my son-in-law for someone I've only seen 3 times. The fact that you've seen somebody 3 times cannot make him not your son-in-law. What makes son-in-law or daughter-in-law is whether you marry or not. Now, they called off the wedding. The sad thing is the family is not telling us their side of the story. So we don't know what transpired and what made them call off the wedding. But here are my thoughts. This is not just an ordinary guy. This is a doctor. I say this all the time. And I'm actually, you were here with me yesterday. Okay, no, you were not. It was late at night. I asked a question, hypothetically. Let's imagine you are 17 and Mr. Jigger, who is about 40. If Mr. Jigger sleeps with you in America, is it a crime?
Yes,
Why?
because I'm below 18.
If Mr. Jigger sleeps with you in France, is it a crime?
I don't think so.
Age of consent in France is 16. So the question I want to ask you is, it is not a crime in America, but it is a crime in France. Who decides? But you see, the guy did it. He did it in France. So is it really a crime or is not a crime?
If you did it in France,
Mm-hmm.
it's not a crime.
According to. So
France,
so what makes crime? Geography.
to an extent, yeah.
Because we need to actually start sitting down and thinking about these things properly. There's a lot of stuff that is geographically induced. We have so many stories of this child support matter. Oh, it's just this. Oh, it's just that. There was a story, I don't know who sent it to me today, it was in court. The woman did not want to work, but she wanted to receive child support. And the judge was like, you're going to go get a job. And the woman was like, I don't have to. I don't know if you've seen it. Somebody said, law of the land makes crime. But you see, if you do it in America, you go to jail for 20 years. Now, if they ask you, if you now go to, let's say you went to jail for 20 years for being with a 17-year-old in America, and then you now go to France, and they now ask you, what did you go to jail for? They will not be able to understand that really how. I want us to get into this mind space, because you see, yeah, it has gotten to a point where I released a video earlier on. I said our men are being manipulated, and the weapons fashioned against our men in the Western world are children. I am by no means saying a man should not pay child support for his children, but me, I don't talk am. Pikin, we I know they see the usefulness of. I don't go pay child support to. Let me ask you a question. What do you do for me around the house?
I help around.
You help around. For me particularly, what do you do for me? Help with my car, right? Serve me my food, right? You gist with me, right? Sometimes I get angry, I shout at you, then I come and beg you. Abby, we have a relationship. Is there anything you ask me for that I don't give you? Including some things that are ridiculous. You come and ask me, I think about it. I say, okay, why not?
Well, there's one thing you didn't agree to.
What was that?
That time I asked you for 1 billion naira and you told me that.
But apart from that, even I know your mom buys the majority of your cosmetics, but even some of your cosmetics I buy for you, I care about you, Abby. We have a relationship, right? I give you feeding money. Sometimes I ask if your feeding money is enough. I add it, I try to upgrade it regularly, I pay for all your transportation. I think I pay for 100% of your transportation. Or about 95, maybe if the mom needs her to do, but 95% of her trans, and she always goes around with air conditioned taxis. Am I lying? Sometimes she goes and comes back and it's 25K. Now, am I lying? So, except the 1 billion naira that she asked for, everything else I give her. But my question is, she's also useful to me. You understand? I need her to, like, I wake up in the middle of the night to come and attend to the American people. She'll make sure I have food. She'll put maybe some fish that the mother cooked earlier on in the day, put a plate, put fork and knife, even though you see me eating it with my hands, I don't use the fork and knife. But you serve my dinner, don't you? You
Yes.
understand? Uh-huh. A child is also meant to be useful to the parents. A child is not just meant to collect parents' money. My daughter in uni, in private uni, if she doesn't call me, I don't send her feeding money. I broke it. I can give her feeding money for the month, but I noticed that if you give her feeding money for the month, she will not call you for a whole month. So I send her money every Sunday. If she doesn't call me till Thursday, she doesn't get it till Thursday. I'm supposed to pay you on Sunday. If you are too busy to call me and greet me and say, "How are you, daddy?" I will not give you money. You will not get that money. The money is there. If you don't call me till next week Sunday and you call me on Sunday, I'll give you for 2 weeks money. But I will not give you 1 naira. If you cannot call me for 10 minutes and say, "How are you? Have you eaten? How is your health? What are you up to?" This one, I don't have a problem. This one, I don't have that problem with this one. This one will call you and call you and call you. Now you no go even get time to respond to her calls. She will call you, she'll text you, she'll check up on you. If you call her, she'll call you back. And I have little tasks that they do for me, even when they are not in the house. If they're in school, I still expect them to send prayer meeting. I still expect them to do 1 or 2 things for me, even when they are not in the house. Right? So it is not, I don't deprive them of anything. I make sure they are properly taken care of. But I will not give any child 1 naira. I pay her school fees. She stays in a private hostel, Abby. I make sure I pay her hostel. Anytime she comes to meet me, my hostel is up. Send me the bill. I need this. Send me the bill. Sometimes, if I don't have money and she's spending the money, she'll gather it up and say, "Daddy, this is my bills. You owe me. You owe me this." Right? Do I always pay up? I always pay up. So what am I trying to say? You see, abroad makes a child believe that a parent owes them without instilling into the child that it is a relationship. I will not give you 1 naira if you don't call me. I will not give you 1 naira if I have no access to you. Unless maybe you are writing exams and you are far away, or you went for an expedition and you have no phone, that you have phone. That you have phone and you cannot call me. And then because one country, I will not live in that country with you. I'm Kuku, a global man. I go run leave you for that country. 1 naira you no go get, and I'm not a bad father. When I was growing up, I used to wash my father's car. As you see this pikin, forget say she fine like this. Oh no, if the person that washes my car does not come, now she dey wash my car. Am I lying? She's the only person I can trust to wash my car and not scratch it. She's the only one. The other ones I don't try teach them. I don't say their hands strong when they no go peel my paint. She's the only one that can wash my car. There was a day me and my wife were going for an event. I just pick my phone, say make I check my WhatsApp for money. The guy was supposed to wash my car. "Oh, guy, I could not come to work today." I was not feeling well. If there's anything I hate in my life, is driving dirty car. What did I do that morning?
Tell me to help you wash the
I
car.
just sent Amarachi a message. Amara, please help me wash the car. Called my maid. Please help me wash the tire while she washes the car. By the time we got downstairs, the car was sparkling clean. Baby Free. Baby Free is the person we send the list. He's difficult to send because his mind is not there. So I enjoy having her as a daughter. She does things for me. I do things for her. That is parenting. I used to iron my father's clothes. I used to wash his car. I used to go and pick my sisters from school. I used to run errands for my parents. At a point in life, I was my mother's driver, full-time driver, from morning to night. Me and mama go leave house, I go drive and drive and drive. And what was my salary? That she will give me, my mother, when she sees that I don't drive and say I don't nearly pay, she will say, okay, you can go and play with your friends and then come back. And me, I get one girlfriend for Ashi that year. So I'll just time and just go chill for my babe house. I know I have to pick my mom by 6 o'clock. Once it is 20 to 6 like this, I'll just begin the Zoom, go pick my mom. It was a relationship. I drove my mom for nearly 2 years as her official driver. And my mom took care of me. My mom bought my clothes. I don't see why a man is made to pay for a child that he has no relationship with. I will not do it. I will not do it. Instead, I will sit down at home and not work. Most stubborn go. Do you learn anything from me? That's part of being a father. I teach you some things. I also learn what it means being with a teenage girl that is now in her 20s. I don't understand a system that says a man must pay money but cannot see children. Like I've said it, even if I were Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos combined, you will not get 1 naira from me. But you know, as I stubborn, no? I no go give you that 1 naira. If it's too hard, go hustle. Someone said it is the law. The day you leave that country, it ceases to be the law. That's why I give you the example. If you sleep with a person will be 17 for France, the law of America nothing can catch you for France. The only reason why it is the law is because you have subjected yourself to the law. The day you decide that you have had enough, you will pack your bag, wear your cloth, wear your shoe, enter airport, begin to find your own country, go. Nobody go come jail you for Nigeria for child support where you not pay for America. Just the same way they not go jail you for France, say you be American citizen, but you bench 17-year-old. Then there's something they said. They said the guy, they talk, say the guy in a coward, saying by himself. I'm tempted to believe that. Because me, not be only me go. Say they say the guy hold the wife and the pikin. More people will go come out for the face of the earth that they go many. Once I don't reach that level, I know only me no go. You know, say I know well before. So I will not allow myself to get to that level. That's why we leave that country. Because you get the way I go pay that money for 3 months. One day I go just wake up, my head go just spark. And that's what happens to men. You don't know what you are capable of doing until you put yourself in a bad place. One day you wake up and you snap. I will never, you see, do you know why I will never get there? Because the moment when I don't clean my passport like this, come out for that America for you. I will come Nigeria, come the shake pay for you from Nigeria. Come and carry me. So I will never get there. But to say I've gotten to a point in my life where you have surrounded me with frustration. Baba, don't never say never. 90% of you people watching, will, if you're in that guy's shoes, you will do what he do and you will do worse. Anybody can snap. And one thing, I saw it coming in my former marriage. I saw it. I was borderline at that point. I just checked myself. I say, where have I gotten myself to? I was reversing car. I wanted to go and hit pole. The only car that we had that was functional in the house, I will destroy it. Then I was starting to Okada. Then I started, because that is what they will push you, they will push you, they will push you. Then when you are at the edge, you snap. Or more. I drove to my kids' school to see them one last time. I knew after that day I will never see them again because I will not look for them. The reason why I will not do it is because nobody will drive me to that point. I go don't run, leave you, tete. I go don't see you, they come. My IQ is 156. I'm a good judge of character, and I'm very quick to things in my DM every day. Now they tell people things I told them 5 years ago, 4 years ago. Shukwa is one person I have to give credit to. Shukwa go tell me, say, you always say this, you always say this, you always say this. I don't see something, they come. I go predict them, and I go avoid them. If that doctor had left that country, he will still be alive. But you see, you tie your whole life to a place. Did they seize your American passport when you entered? Did they seize your Nigerian passport when you entered America? IQ knew. Baba, I will come back to Nigeria with nothing. That nothing will be $30,000. They will not give me a job in Nigeria. Say the reason why I was disbarred from my medical practice was because I did not pay child support. They will give me work. Forget it. If I made a medical mistake in America, then my CV in Nigeria will be tainted. But as long as why did you leave and not pay child support, I go find work. I will come back to Nigeria, find it. If not 300,000 they pay me, I will ask people where they collect 300,000, say how una they take survive, and I go join them and survive. I will downsize, and at that 300K, I be doctor we just come from America. I go get babe for Nigeria. Everything will be okay. We are not talking about men being pushed to the wall. I'm not saying it is the woman, no. And I'm not saying it's the family. I'm saying it's the system. America is so fantastic. America is so great. Do you know what it takes for somebody to buy themselves? That means they've gone through mental health challenges. Do you know what it takes to buy yourself? You think somebody would not wake up one morning, not off himself? I have somebody that has been telling me they want to buy themselves. I've been begging the person they want to buy themselves. They want to buy themselves. It is a process. You don't just wake up one day and buy yourself. This is a doctor. So they are saying, thank God. Thank God. Baba, I saw this. Baba, it reached one guy tell me with my ex. Let me tell you a story. Normal thing will just ignite. The days we had our worst physical fights, I never expected it. You are going home and something will aggravate. That's why they tell you, say, Baba, you fit buy person, and person fit buy you, and you fit buy yourself. Because you go there, what did not mean to become a fight became a fight. You can't buy the person. You go buy yourself, join. Or you don't reach the stage, say, you know what, I go off myself. You not gonna know when, Baba, things that make people snap, avoid them. It's called triggers. But we don't know. In Nigeria and in many parts of the world, we live with our triggers. If you had, what is this thing called? This reaction. If you had an allergy, they will find out what triggers your allergies. Could it be nuts? Dr. John Jay is a doctor. Could it be biscuits? Could it be sand? Could it be pollen? What triggers your allergies? Once you find that thing, you go begin to avoid them. When I was growing up, I had a neighbor who could not eat corn. Once he eats corn like this, you have an asthma attack. Dust. God bless you, Brother Shupo. So, I did look and say, sometimes nothing will happen, argument will just happen. I remember an instance. I was driving home, I was on the phone with one of my former colleagues, Happy Friday. Me and him fight. He can't leave us, go work for oil company. So we're now trying to patch up the relationship because he offend me and he believe say me I offend them. So in they say, Baba, no be like this, no be like me. So I tell them say, nah, like this. So we're trying. So I now got to the house. The conversation was heated. So I didn't want to go into the house. I can't sit down for car. I came in with my kids. I was talking. And I saw my son go meet my ex. Say, where I be? He say, I did car. I did talk for phone. Or more. Where I did they talk for phone, I slap, I can't collect straight to. How I? Now my anger was, who told you I was on the phone? It was my son. Baba, I rushed the boy. I said, because wait, you be woman. Omo, the ex rushed me, say I rushed the boy. Baba, say we no end for hospital that day, na small remain. It just started with a trigger. Like that. You don't, when you don't live with, when you've never experienced a bad marriage before, you would look this people say, wait till they do the doctor, why he can't buy himself? You would look do you understand what I'm saying, babe? You will not you say, is life that hard? Pray in your life that you never take a walk in those shoes. Say person go hold your own family hostage. Come eventually by himself. Baba, even if the guy na devil, say if he finish medical school, there's something there. I'm not saying it's the girl, oh. I'm just saying the system worked against him. Some people actually need help. We are more vulnerable than others. I have children. I know. They are more confident than each other. Some, you shout at them, they will shout back. You ginger them, they will ginger back. Some, if you shout at them, finish. The confidence don't run, leave them. They don't go talk, they don't go argue, they don't go say anything. Finish. Once you just shout for them, you have messed them up. So you cannot say because 10 people have walked through something with their head up high, the 11th person is going to walk through it. I was reading this new carnivore diet where everybody did. They say one guy go chop carnivore diet for 8 months. I don't know if you saw the picture. They say the cholesterol, you go, they see him for a hand like this, yellow, 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 yellow. So you go see in eye, go see dots of cholesterol, as in the cholesterol don't they accumulate for under his skin. Carnivore diet where people they chop, they lose weight, they normal. Baba go chop and cholesterol begin show for a hand like this. Google it. The problem is we expect because one person goes through something and comes out tops, we expect that everybody should be able to handle it. That thing, nothing vexed me like that thing before. When somebody, look, like the story of I didn't show you the story of the girl that left Nigeria, went abroad and became a farmer. And she nearly ran mad. I shared it with people. She sold her business, sacked her staff, and came abroad and thought abroad was heaven or more. Every day she dey cry, say she won't go back. Then when you tell people, you know what people say? Ah, she not get advisor. If people get advisor, will not have divorce. People make mistakes. And 90% of people who go abroad who are not sure and are not well counseled will end up regretting it. Someone say valuable skill to develop is to control your emotion. I swear to God, when you are in the face of your trigger, you will lose that control. I live with a woman that runs a business. And if you ever lived with an entrepreneur, one thing you know is that their work doesn't end. The moment they wake up like this, as in, you'll be gisting with them, they don't log off, they don't enter one walk. Before you know, they don't start to shout for another person for phone. Before you know, they don't enter their motor drive go. Before you know, they don't drive come. My wife will wake up on a typical day at 8. By 11 p.m. for night, at the quarrel and say, "Mo, go sleep." Her work never finished. So she can be volatile. She can transfer anger from work to children or to me. We all do it. Sometimes even me, when I'm stressed, I can transfer anger. But because I know that deep down under, she loves me and she cares about me, even when she's having a situation, I will understand. Because it's not coming from a bad place. It's not coming from a place of wickedness. It's not coming from a... It's you can tell that we will shout and we iron, but because there's that foundation that this person loves me, it's just that they are being annoying right now. It's different from we don't love each other, but I have to deal with this annoyance. Never say never. That doctor was alive a year ago. He was on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, or wherever social media streets he plays on. And he saw different messages. And probably always believed that it cannot be me. It cannot be me. The problem is, do you know what your triggers are? I used to have a friend, me and one of my guys, Demola. We went to school together. Dr. John J, you know this Demola where they talk about. I'm not going to just tell you who, I'm not going to mention and fool, so you know. This our guy. In wife, they run and fever. If the guy comes home late, he go walk new. No, those days, they know they work from home. You go walk. If the guy on his way back stops at a pub and grabs a drink, then comes home like 30 minutes late, the wife go lock him out. He go sleep outside. So one of you sleeping outside nights, the guy go sit down for step, sleep for step. So one of the, no be Basharo axis, now the other side. So one of you sleeping on the steps days, in neighbor where they stay downstairs, invite him in. Say, make he come inside her house. Sure you get, come sleep inside her house. So the guy entered there, sleep for her couch. Before you know it, they got talking. After a while, they started benching. So this guy, after a while, he not just the bother go house. He go don't come late. Go in house, knock door, sit there, don't lock door, make it not be like say he knock. Go downstairs, go sleep with his neighbor. Everything was rosy until the neighbor get belly. Now, the neighbor they drag him for money for the pikin. The wife they drag him for money for the pikin. The guy went mad. Now so one day, they call us say the guy don't beat his wife. Now we go there. The two of us went there. I was visiting, and the guy was. So we drove to the place. More go see waiting they do our guy. We entered the house. You know what a jinx moment is? Like the two of us say.
Oh yes.
Let's say something. Let's say butterfly. Butterfly. Jinx. Baba, we had a jinx moment. The two of us entered the sitting room together. The guy came to open the door for us. So as we're stepping in, the wife was upstairs. Or no, the wife was in the kitchen. From that kitchen, the wife, they shout, and look this. IDIOT. I told you to do this thing, you did this, you did this. But if you hear the word where this guy tell this guy, me and my guy look at ourselves, I say, we just looked at, it was a jinx moment. Me, I go beat this woman along. We said it together. It's that woman, they talk like this. On top waiting. This our guy in a gentle guy, no be like us, we be kwata, we be guru. And this guy, this woman drove this guy to the point where he raised hand for her. Baba, I know they raise hand for woman, I know they raise hand for. Have you ever seen me raise hand on your mom before? Don't lie, don't say because you are. Have you ever seen me ever raise? Ever?
No.
Ever?
No.
No matter how we shout, I don't go raise hand for woman. But Baba, you never see woman we go push you. That's why I say never say never. A woman can push you to the point where Manheim. Yes, it is the system. Thank you. Sent me $10. Please read. My eyes are not too good.
Yes, it is the system. Even the child support is imposed by the state and not the woman. Because if you don't feed the children, the system will, and they will come for you.
Thank you very much, Schneider.
Schneider.
Mannheim. Thank you very much. Thank you. And somebody else sent me super chats. You know, when I get carried away, pop my money gone. I will not sell my market that I came here to sell. I'll be carried away because I love this, my work too much.
Oh,
yes. Big shout out to goddaughter John. I wanted to know if this your beautiful daughter is. I will not answer personal questions. Don't ask me personal questions. But thank you for the $5 or £5. How much was it?
$5.
$5. Thank you very much, dear brother. I appreciate. Somebody say, how we go send you the money? It's on YouTube, super chat, super stickers, and super likes. Hey, the guy sent another one, Abby.
No, it's the same one.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's the system. Okay. All right. I wanted to say something. Davidson, pop my money gone. Oh shit. I wanted to say something. How do you send money gone on Instagram? Hey, yes. Freeze969 at hotmail.fr. That's my PayPal. I just set it up now. A lot of people say that Freeze, the reason why we don't send you things is because you don't have PayPal. Hello. I have PayPal. I have it now. Freeze, FREEZE 969 at hotmail.fr. FR for freeze. Ugo Amefule, thank you so much. Sent me $10 on YouTube. Thank you. So somebody should type my what's that thing called? PayPal. The only reason why I can't send you anything, I swear to God, is because you don't use PayPal. If you use PayPal, I would have sent you something. Shout out to Josh Esek, my Abrodarian. Somebody say send it on TikTok. Oops, I'm not even supposed to say things on TikTok. Oh yeah, pop my money gone. So let me continue what I was saying. So sometimes you don't realize that you are in your trigger, and then somebody triggers you, and then you behave out of character. Freeze 969, not just freeze. Freeze 969 at hotmail.fr. Freeze 969. I got the 969 from 96.9 Cool FM. So it's my old email. Freeze 969 at hotmail.fr. God bless you. That is it. Pin comment. So a lot of you ask.
Freeze at hotmail.
No. Hey. I saw it. I just saw it just now. That's the wrong email. Freeze 969 at hotmail. I saw it just now. My eye will no good, and I don't like to wear glasses.
I think you just misread what she posted. So.
Okay. Belinda Oju, God bless you. Sister Mioshe, that is hot. That is it. Freeze 969 at hotmail.fr. So, pray that as a man, they not collect you finish, they not surround you. Because even in war, when men are surrounded, when soldiers are surrounded, they kpai themselves. Instead of make enemy hold you. I don't know whether you understand what I tell you. Instead of make any enemy will go hold you, you know the kind torture where you go enter for their hand. Just by yourself. He pay you. I don't know whether waiting at the talk, now they feed decoder. When you surround a man, and the only option is a life of torture, many men, including 99% of you people in this WhatsApp group, will consider buying themselves to escape the torture. That's why you have to be careful never to surround a man completely. By the time you take his work, take his freedom, take his children, take his love life, and he's dealing with his own issues. That guy na gentle guy, you say na only himself go. Many people no go alone. They go take people with them. And that's why they always pray to God to make I no find myself for that situation. Because my head, they turn. And they pray to God. Because let me tell you something, I be an overthinker. You go to think and say, okay, this woman won't buy you. We don't drive you to this point. But she will come the waka they go.
Someone sent you.
Thank you for the rose. But it's money gone, that is my target.
Oh.
But thank you for telling me. It's good to thank them. Thank you for the rose. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I go come the overthink and say, if I can't go, this woman don't win away. But if me and the woman go, that means the children go suffer. Baba, you go to think many things in your head. So just pray and hustle and work and take decisions that will make sure you are not in that position as a man. I don't know how women think, but trust me as a guy, when you are surrounded on all sides, when there's nothing left for you, when you have allowed yourself to be sucked into a system, Baba, you go consider what you're not supposed to consider. So my advice is avoid the situation that will make you do waiting normally no day your character to do. Somebody like me, it not day my character to buy myself. But when you strip me of everything, you take everything and leave me with nothing. What options do I have? Dr. John Jay said, just avoid women. Baba, if you avoid women, you know, go avoid your daughter, your mother, and your sisters. And they are all of them not well. These are my thoughts. Before we jump, and there's something the father of the bride said that I don't quite, like. And that is this, and I'm going to read it out. And I want to open up the lines for everybody. He said this. He said, check well. Anambra men do not buy themselves over family matter. They man up and pay if they have to do yahoo to support their family. I think that's very unfair. They don't buy themselves. So they even if they have to do yahoo, let them. So I will do yahoo. After the whole stress of doing the yahoo, I can't carry the money. Give pikin and woman will not send me. I'ma clap for yourself. Oh. You need to understand that men go through mental health. I don't talk this thing before. And I've said it and I'll say it over and over again. I am not my child's ATM machine. Dr. Dre said something. God bless you, Coach John J. Dr. Dre said something. He said, my children have all grown up. I am no longer a slave to my children. He used that word slave. Baba, if you read body language, and if you be psychologist, you know that that word was heavy laden. He used the word slave. He said, I'm no longer a slave to my job. That word slave is a very powerful word, because women, they use children enslave men. Women, they weaponize children against men. And because the society permits it, he used those words, said, I'm not his. But these are your children. Do I ever feel, hold on, do I ever feel, what will make me feel? Hey, Coach John Jay sent me a dragon. Oh, this guy too bad. Coach John Jay, that guy too bad. Now my baddest guy for this life, and now my former schoolmate too.
He sent us a dragon.
You and who be who? Come. Now that our problem we will never get. We'll come begin get, and I won't begin to share my money. Eh? Now let me tell you something. Yeah, have I ever said I'm a slave working for you before?
No.
Because I don't allow myself to get to that point. I take care of my kids. I'm responsible for them. One thing I teach my children: see where I reach today. Now my hustle. I not get person for my family where they work for radio. My papa a doctor, my man a lawyer. One thing I will never do, I hate lazy children, I hate children that sit down and wait for things to be handed over to them. My papa not hand me over anything for this life. Oh. My papa shirt no follow me enter this house. Television. Smallest thing where if you carry for your papa house, not did. Me and you have been living together for how many long years? You don't ever see my papa anything for this house. You don't ever see even tie. So I love to raise my children to go out there and hustle. Go and see what the streets are like. I will support you, but I don't like supporting laziness. I will support you. I will ginger you. I will be behind your back. But if people, they collect scholarship, you go collect scholarship new. I they tell them, go down there and collect scholarship. People, they collect them. They not get too head. I will always say it, and I say it in front of you. I will not use, I will not send Pikin we get Yabatek brain to go to Harvard. If your brain na Yabatek it be, na that Yabatek you go. Because you are my child, you are my papa not send me. My papa not send me go University of Ibadan finish. I say I not do medicine. My papa say he not pay finish. My mama begin pay the rest. I begin hustle. So I can't get Pikin way in brain na Yabatek. I can't carry and go put for Harvard. Then the begin go start journey of microbiology. Then 2 years down the line, begin go call me say he want do ballet. Go get the scholarship for that Harvard to study microbiology. Then tell them in that call that you want to go and do ballet. May you see waiting they go do you. With this one with Trump there around. Only you go begin come back house. And me, I go wait for airport, go pick you, say, welcome home, my darling child. I know okay farm. To say I get farm, I go give you portion. Miss Linda say, thank you, Mark. Say Harvard no go even accept Yabate. Some people will use money. Some parents will push children to the point where the child is useless. I'm thinking of Dr. Dre's children. None of them are like Dr. Dre. None. They are just there every month waiting, say, Baba never send. Because you see, you cannot inherit greatness. You cannot. Dr. Dre get 10 children. We not hear of any of the 10. Meanwhile, that Dr. Trainer from Compton in Stato, from ghetto. Rise from ghetto, created a $500 million empire. Then all in children, we know they hear of them. If nobody say they carry PDD, put for prison. Where we go see in children, why we say, oh wow, this one fine, wow. Now they not do anything. Even baby oil, they not sabi rob. To say they be like their papa, they rob baby oil. They not even sabi, nothing where they sabi. Me, I not fit born those, they know. Am I lying? Oh. They know. This one has the least problem with me because she dey always know wetin she dey do, she dey always plan her life, she dey always hustle. You understand? I dey there, they look am. Those ones wey dey lazy, shouting every day. I lie. I no me. My papa tissue paper from my papa house, no follow me come my own house. Then you want make I buy you car and house. And if I get 20 houses, now when I buy, I go write will, share am. But say I build house for my pikin. Now cripple I born. But how mommy o dete? When no be say they get leprosy. When no be say they get what say they call that one? Romolese, polio. I born normal pikin. I train you go uni. I go come still buy house for you. Oh, that house I go wear am as Richard Mille tourbillon for my wrist. If you tire, you go also go get your car, your house. You get 2 leg, 2 hand. And Nami go still give you house. I don't know as I want to defend that one, but me, I no follow and I do that one. So back to what I was saying here. When you have a child, there is a relationship. It is not a one-way traffic. It is not just bring money, bring money. She cares for me. She makes sure I've eaten. She makes sure I have food. She takes care of her siblings so that I can show me where they walk. Imagine there was a time when she went to school. Me and Taste Boss, they wake up 5 a.m. to hand over baby freeze to a nanny. Me, we go sleep by 3. I can't wake up by 5. No be madness, I want mad. But we have to do it. But when they are around, they sort him out. So at least that 5 o'clock where the nanny they come, they go hand them over to a nanny. Nanny go sort them out. Now when I wake up for morning, now they know, so that is what a child does for a father. She doesn't wash my car regularly. Maybe wash my car 2 or 3 times a year, Abby. But because I taught her how to wash car, she really knows how to wash car. If I have a problem, I'm rushing somewhere, my car is dirty. 2 days ago, I had to go somewhere. I just said, please, my darling, help me wash my car. And she washed it beautifully. So it's not that I'm paying school fees. I'm supposed to help you around the house. My first daughter now works in the mother's office. While she's awaiting her NYSC, she's her mother's admin. She's on her mother's admin team, doing fantastically well. It's not just send this whole idea, this whole European, I mean, this whole American idea of child support. I don't agree with it too. Pikin, we no wash my car, we no iron my cloth, because na me born you, I go give you money. Can't collect the money with gun now. Can't carry pew, I waited the color, can't collect the money from my hand. Abby, when I not give you the money, you go show up for my house, you go carry the pew. Say, oh yeah, wall up there, give me my money. So those are my thoughts. Let's open up the phone lines. I can't believe I've been talking for 53 minutes. Why do you allow me to talk this much? Because you're not the same.
That's 9. Oh, Jesus. Wow.
Anyway, we'll continue. Over to you. Talk to them. I don't talk tired. And if you allow me, I go talk for another 2 hours because I vex.
You were saying something about him holding the children hostage?
Yes. He went to the wife. I don't know the full story. We'll never know the full story because nobody talks. The guy just carried the pew. I don't know. They say he hold them hostage. They say he won't buy everybody. Last, he can't buy only himself. From what we heard. What are your thoughts?
I feel like he had, maybe, I'm not sure, but I feel like he had mental issues normally. You said they were not allowing him to see the child, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did they allow him to see the children?
They said if he goes to see the children, I read it the other day. It's on one of the blogs. They released the whole. I think I had it. I even screenshotted it. If I've not deleted it, let me look for it. I think this is it. Yeah. Read it out.
Okay, result court order shall not abuse, shall not contact, shall not enter residence, shall stay away from school, shall stay away from child care providers.
So court orders shall not contact, shall not enter residence, shall stay away from school, shall stay away from child care providers. So they had a restraining order on him. Case type DV. You can see it's right there. So yeah, so what are your thoughts?
I feel like maybe he had mental issues.
Definitely did have some level of mental issues.
And I feel like if it's concerning the money and everything, or maybe it's his job that is making him.
Why are you afraid to say that maybe it's the relationship and the system that he's under that is preventing him from seeing his children?
They filed domestic violence.
DV.
Hey, Jesus. They filed DV for him. So I feel like maybe that's their reason enough for them to not bring him near the child. I don't know if it's true, but I heard that in America, like if you have
You know how
mental
easy
health,
it is to file DV charges?
I don't know.
It's very easy.
But what is it? I feel like maybe he had can I say mental issue?
He had
Illnesses.
issues.
Maybe. And then what is it again? I feel like that money, if it's the money that was accumulating that also caused it, I feel like that one.
I don't think it is more so the money. I think it is.
I feel like the money too could affect, because by the time he's done paying his taxes and paying for his house and everything, and to be
They
paying,
can't hear you.
oh Jesus!
You like whispering.
By the time he pays for his taxes, I don't know, maybe his income tax, housing, feeding, everything, and he's still meant to pay that 15,000 monthly.
Now, I have a child support story from someone who shared their child support story, and I would like us to examine the story properly. So I want us to talk about why is everything full now?
So I feel like all those things, but I feel like if it's money that caused him to these things, to take himself down.
Yeah.
I feel like that one he brought it upon himself.
Explain.
If he had, they said the 15,000 was back end, how much he was owing. If he didn't let it accumulate to that amount.
If he didn't let it accumulate to that amount, maybe it wouldn't have been that bad.
And maybe his job, so doctors don't rest abroad, so he has job pressure.
All right, I want you to read this story. Guys, if the live ends, we will come back. Read this story. I don't think the money was the issue. Maybe the money compounded the issue. In your loudest voice, because they are listening.
Hi, Daddy Freeze. Can I see the person's name?
Let me see. Did the person say keep me anonymous? The person didn't say keep me anonymous. Okay, just what's the person's name? Just say Dami.
Hi, Daddy Freeze. My name is Dami. I am a fan of your programs on YouTube. I and my husband met you in NYC during NIA Awards. You even gave us a shout
NYC. That's New York City during the NEA Awards, yeah.
You even gave us a shout out for our platform Nollywood Express then. I just wanted to contribute to your topic on child support. I came to America at the age of 20 years with my mom and dad. My dad came to America 5 years prior to seek for political asylum. He was granted and he was able to file and bring us in 2001. I met my African boyfriend in 2002 at a library while studying. He was an employee there. We started chatting and he asked me out. We started shortly after and can I say
my V? I lost my V.
I lost my V to him. He was smitten with me because I was a 21-year-old V. He couldn't believe it. He would say to me, "You will be the mother of my kid," and I used to think he was joking. I told him my parents would kill me if I got
By
pregnant.
me.
Hey, Jesus. Hey, help me. Before I knew it,
Okay. Pop, my money gone. No, we've ended Instagram, so we'll come right back. That's what I always do. I come here and paste it. This one always usually has it. I don't know why. The other ones don't have it. Copy. Send. All right, guys, we continue with this. All right, we're going back now. Update. Fire. All right.
should I continue?
Let them come. Let them gather. So we have a story that we're sharing.
Will I have to start again?
Yes, you have to start again because it's a brand new live. What was with this? Your whistling. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, guys, welcome back. No, they won't gather that much. They'll come over time.
Okay.
All right, guys, welcome back. We have an email from someone, and my daughter is going to read it to you. So, oh yeah, start.
Hi, Daddy Freeze. My name is Dami. I'm a fan of your programs on YouTube. I and my husband met you in New York during NEA Awards. You even gave us a shout out for our platform Nollywood Express then. I just wanted to contribute to your topic on child support. I came to America at the age of 20 with my mom and my dad. My dad came to America 5 years prior to seek political asylum. He was granted and he was able to file and bring us in 2001. I met my African boyfriend in 2002 at a library while studying. He was an employee there and we started chatting and he asked me out. We started shortly after and I lost my V to him. He was smitten with me because I was a 21-year-old V. He couldn't believe it. He would say to me, "You will be the mother of my kids," and I used to think he was joking. I told him my parents would buy me if I... Can I say pregnant?
If I get pregnant,
If I got pregnant. Before I knew it, I got pregnant 3 months into our relationship. My mom found out and got really upset. She insisted I marry him and I told her I can't because of pregnancy. I would want to know for sure that I love him. I was 8 months into my pregnancy when this guy revealed to me that I got pregnant because he... Hey! Jesus.
You what?
Intentionally destroyed the...
The
rubber
protection, the rubber.
before wearing it. I was shocked and broken. I turned to him and said, "I'm sorry, I can't be with someone who is selfish enough to destroy my life to get what they want." He couldn't believe it. A year after having my kid, I got a summon from NJ Family Court for child support. I was shocked, and when I got there, he told the court that I'm a full-time student who doesn't have a green card yet and he is scared I will take his son to Africa and never come back.
Hey!
I told the judge that I'm legally in the country and I file work authorization every year. Hey! Well, I ended up losing. I got my son only weekends and I was asked to pay child support every week. 6 months after, I went to this guy's apartment. It was empty. I called the guy, no response. I almost lost my mind. I called the cops. They told me they could help me because he has permanent custody. So that means they
They couldn't
couldn't
help
help.
me.
But she said could.
Wow.
I had to go back to court. I was put on wait list because I couldn't afford a lawyer.
Wow.
The guys reached eventually, called me after a few weeks saying he has relocated to Georgia and I have to come visit over there. I was broken. Thank God for my husband. He was my boyfriend there. I paid child support for 19 years. I didn't drag this guy for my son's sake. Never told him this story. My boy is going to be 22 this March and I will be 44 this March. I have been married to my husband for 18 years now. I've had 3 kids together. I could say all men are trash because of my experience, but I will never because God sent me an angel. People don't understand the level of hurt people go to hurt other people. Till today, my son told me his father can't keep relationships because of his attitude. I have forgiven him. If you don't let go of your hurt, you can't attract the goodness that God has in place for you. Just wanted to share my story. Thank you for your patience. Stay blessed.
Wow. 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 Now you give am belle. Now, you see, we need to start talking about people who manipulate people for child support.
So it's not just a woman thing.
It's not just a woman thing. Oh, of course not. It's not just a woman thing. Because he knew she didn't have papers.
No, but she did. I think he lied.
No, but then she lost in court. So,
Because she said that she had been in America for 20
and so
years.
the husband got full custody so that she no go run away with American citizen. Ah, man.
This is similar to mine, only that I got custom.
Come and share your stories, oh. Is she your wife? She looks good. Yeah, she's my wife.
I'm not.
My baby wife.
I'm not. I'm not.
Since when I not get sense. Nene. This story don't run me down, man. Don't want to say the story not clear. The clear cry. The story clear. The story clear.
Oh,
Hello,
remember
sister.
her.
Remember her from where?
She lives in Belgium.
You live in Belgium.
This is better. Yeah, she remember me. Oh, good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Fine, sir. She remember me. Oh, how are you, my darling?
Me too. I remember you. The reason why I did not remember is you did not buy my money gun.
Okay. Okay, I will try to buy it
Oh,
now.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's hear
I
you.
don't know how it works. You know? Yeah. So I have a story to share. It's about this one happened to somebody that is really close to us. Like he's really, really close to us. But I think I met him through his wife, you know. So, and then, so while they were married, we don't know what was going on. Like, we don't know if there was we don't know if there was like, I don't want to use the word because of like beating in the marriage, because the woman is kind of really quiet type. So sometimes if I see her, she's not looking good at all, you know. She's so moody. It's like that time I feel like she has a lot of things in her mind, but she doesn't want to talk about it. She just wants to keep to herself. So we get to know it when the husband actually filed for a divorce, like wanted to divorce the woman. And then that is
Point
when
it and press the
the
orange
lady,
button once and bring it back now. No. Continue your story, my dear sister.
so that is when the lady kind of like, she was not like, she didn't go into the details, she's like, oh, she's getting a divorce from her husband. I was like, oh my god, like it came as a shock to me, because she never complained that something, like she never complained for anything. But based on, say, we are friends now, including the man. So we talked about, like, we asked the man, what is the problem? You two should work it out, and so on and so forth. The guy was like, no, he's tired, he's this, he's that. Like, we men now, like, men have their own, women also, our own day, our body. I always say it takes two to tango. No, like, when it comes to marriage couple, nobody is a victim. So, and then the story was like, they agreed to not to go to court, because the woman was kind of naive. She's scared of going to court. We black now, we don't like, this color, we don't like court case. If you can avoid it in any cause. So she says she doesn't, since, because it was the husband that asked for a divorce. So, and that is when she also said that whenever they're having a misunderstanding, the guy always said, I'm going to divorce you. You are not useful to me, all those kind of a thing. Like, she said, any argument they have or they had, the man always bring divorce inside. So this fateful day, when he brought out divorce again, the woman was like, okay, I'm ready. Let's get a divorce then, because I'm tired of you putting it on my face all the time. And I said, you guys should go to therapy. She said they went to therapy, but they did not go through with it, because they stopped along the way. Anyway, to cut the long story short, so they agreed not to go to court, that they would just, arrange everything between themselves. Because in Belgium, when you agree with your partner or with your ex-partner, you will just go to the notary. Notary is like a court mediator. They will just put a stamp, meaning that you two or you guys had an agreement, whatever. So, and then, but the man passed he went behind of he went behind of that woman and go fire for a divorce. So this lady was served at home, like in the morning. She said her bell rang, and they're like, you are served, that kind of thing. So she was, and her language is not that great, so she doesn't know how to react. Like, sometimes she will just bring all the court case, whatever. We help her to analyze it, and help her to, because when they sue you, you also have to prepare something down. We help her to look for lawyer, and so on and so forth. But the guy lose, because he earned way more than the lady. So, and then before, the agreement was like, the woman was like, just pay 450 euro for, because they have 3 children, for child support. That is 150 euro per child. But the man was like, are you, like, you are, and so he was using a B word for the lady, like, you expect me to give you this amount, those kind of a thing. But we're like, yeah, the money is not for the lady, but the money is for the children. Like, the children has to eat and all of that. So he refused to, like, he doesn't want to pay that 450 euro that the woman was like, okay, you can bring this amount every month for the children. And then it was like, so I think he asked the lady, like, if I bring 450 euro per month, how much are you going to bring also? So the lady was like, I cannot bring anything, because I have to pay in kind. Like, I will be the one taking care of the children and all of that. And those children are still tender, like they are young, you know. So anyway, when they end up in court now, the court rule in the favor of the lady, meaning like aspect of the child support, of course. So
Sorry,
now
Kate,
he
I'm
has
on
to
the
pay.
phone. Can I come back, please?
All right, come back.
Thank you.
Okay, go on. I'm listening.
So now he has to pay double for the child support, you know, because assuming he agreed with what the woman wanted, yeah, what the woman was asking. I feel like the woman was fair by asking like 150 euro per month for a child. So now that they went to court, so the court, of course, doubled the child support, whatever. So that kind of make the man, like, he was really angry. He did not. He was really angry, and you know, some men. I don't want to generalize. Some men has ego. I feel like his ego like he doesn't want to just bow down. He just everything is gara, you know, those kind of things. And then so he took an appeal because normally I think the decision was supposed to be like a temporary, like a 1 year decision, and they will go back to court and see how everything is going so far. So because when it comes to the visitation right, it did not favor the lady, it favored the man more.
Okay, round
in my
off the story so
opinion.
that I can bring somebody else because we're about to end. They ask us if this live no go end. All right, brother.
Okay, so to summarize everything is that the man did not pay child support for like 2 years. So when the lady go to the court and report the whatever, the Belgium government has to put the man house for sale because he did not pay for child support for 2 years. So when the man realized that they put his house for sale, so that kind of bring him back to his senses, like, this is serious, you know. If you have children, if you make children, you have to you know, you have to provide for your children. That is when this guy run and try to put things in order so that the government does not sell his house and so on and so forth. So anyways, yeah, let me go so that if other people can join.
Thank you, my darling sister. Go and buy money gun.
Yeah.
As you don't make us
I will
listen to
learn
this
how
your
to buy
story.
it.
As you don't
Yeah,
make us
but
listen
there
to
is
this
no
your
time for
story.
me to finish
You
the
owe not
story.
only me
So
money gun, you owe the whole comment section money gun.
why?
Because we love you, you are beautiful. We like beautiful people.
Okay, thank you for having me.
All right, Hot
Bye.
Mom. Before you go live, I want to say something here. Let me tell you something that you guys don't know. There are women who turn child support and men into a full-time business. Look at the guy that got the girl pregnant, knowing he went to damage the CD, got her pregnant so he can receive child support from her. Are you aware that in America, if you sign a birth certificate, you are the father of that child?
Also in Belgium.
Let me tell you what happened to a friend of mine. He give woman belle. He dey date woman. He no say the woman they date other men. The woman can't get belle. Can't tell and say na him. He can't look and say now only once he bench this girl. And
but it take one so
they listen now. Say now only once, and he looked at the timeline. The timeline did not enter. He benched him 10 months ago. And the woman is 9 months pregnant. Something did not add up. But the woman can't say, hey, it's your child. If he doesn't come, that she's going to do this, she's going to track. And because the guy, that time he still try arranging papers, he did not want any problem. That's why you go hospital, go sign birth certificate. They born this pikin, the pikin no resemble am. After like 3 years, when the guy don't finally get him papers, he now demanded a DNA. The child was not his own. He paid for that child for 19 years because he signed the birth certificate. Another thing I want to tell men, before you sign any birth certificate, do DNA. There are women that are looking for, some women will sleep with another man and come and pin it on you, knowing that you have better prospects. The one way that they bench, not get hope for life. Some women plan it with their boyfriends. They will just get you to sign the birth certificate, finish. That's your child. The guy went to court, he said, I have a DNA that, he said, no. You are the father on the birth certificate. It's your child, take care of him. All right. Hot Mom, what is your take? My dear brother, hold on, she came first. Let me ask her. Hot Mom, what is your take? Hot Mom, you are muted.
Good evening, Daddy Freeze. Good evening, everybody on the line.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I didn't join from the beginning. No, I'm really sorry.
Okay.
And
Okay, let's ask our brother here then. Maybe while he's talking, you can play catch up a bit.
Daddy Freeze.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Clearly.
Okay, good. Of course, I didn't join from the beginning, but I know the trend of conversation over this incident.
Yeah.
What I want to say is I want to debunk something.
Okay.
And that is one notion. Most men, Nigerian men, African men, even those in Nigeria, they carry that here when they come over here. That because somebody is a woman, anything she says here goes. It doesn't work like that. And I'm giving you an example now. I'm sure you remember me. I'm a lawyer.
I know.
Here in,
well.
This morning, somebody brought this abuse restraining order. Abuse prevention order. You know the restraining order. When a domestic incident happened, the other party will call.
Just say ABUSE.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry. So this guy that brought this here, he brought it on behalf of the father. His father is coming to my office tomorrow. The father lives with the stepmom. Now, according to him, the stepmom called the police over what was happening at home. And of course, the police generally will advise the person who called them to go and get a restraining order. And that is what she did. And the man was made to leave the house. All right? Now, according to this guy now, he said it was the woman who was actually physically doing stuff to him. I don't want to use, I'm careful here.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
And it has been happening over time. But guess what? The man did nothing. I asked him, why didn't the man call the police? He said, oh, he cannot, he was giving all kinds of excuses. Just the usual excuse men give. Oh, we don't want to call the police. We don't want to do this. And guess what? Guess who called the police now? The woman has called the police. And the stack is against him now. All the man would have done was to get the police involved when the last incident happened, when she threw her coffee on him, assault, physically did something to him. Now, if the man had called the police, if the police comes, they will take inventory of what just happened. Guess who will leave that house? The woman would have left that house. It has nothing to do with gender here. It's just that our people will keep quiet. When things start happening to them, they will come online and begin to do cho-cho-cho. Let me tell you something, Daddy Freeze. These judges, nobody goes to law school to study to become a judge. These judges are lawyers. They end up becoming judges. If I were to be a judge, and you as a woman, you come before me, you are telling me that the man you are living with is threatening you, is doing this and doing that, most of them err on the side of caution. And by erring on the side of caution, they will give that restraining order, asking the other party to leave the house. Unfortunately, most time it is the women that takes that step. The men don't do that. So we now go with this notion that, oh, because somebody is a woman, anything she says goes. It doesn't work like that. When you are living with somebody, I want people to pay attention. The moment they start calling the police on you, and you know deep down you don't deserve to have the police in your house, they're already planning planning their exit. They probably have somebody at work advising them on what to do. They are establishing a pattern. They are establishing a pattern already. No, don't forget that when you call a police on a house, it's on record. By the time you call the second time, it's on record. By the time you appear before a judge, the judge will look at the record and see that there has been an established pattern over the years, over a time. When that happens, the judge is likely to give an order not favorable to the person against whom the police incidents were happening against. So people just need to learn their lesson. If you are living with somebody and they call the police on you, it is time to pack your load and leave. Because the more you continue to stay there, that person has already made up their plan. And I'm not saying this against women or against men. I'm just saying it general can also do the same thing. Somebody, they start calling the police on you. Make them move because they already have the exit plan. Somebody at work is advising them. Unfortunately, men don't do anything. And the next thing you hear is that, 99% of the men who will come on your show and say, is anything a woman says in this country, that is what goes. Ask them, they have never been to court to fight anything. They are simply repeating what somebody told them. I guarantee you, most of them have never been to court to fight anything. On the issue of child support, in America, issues of divorce and custody or things about family are regulated by state laws. All right? I'm licensed in Massachusetts. Here, the way they calculate child support is based on income. All right? It is something that we do automatically. We just go online, you bring your income, I bring my own, we go online and just do the calculation. The person that has the kids, who is with the kids for 75% of the time, most times is the woman. If the kids are still young, she will obviously, you will be the one paying. And again, if you are dealing with somebody who has already planned ahead,
thank you.
That
is where we're coming from.
They will cut down the amount of work they are doing right now. If I'm married to a woman and I'm planning to get rid of her in 6 months, I'll cut down the work, maybe do some under the table job that will not be on record. So that by the time the calculation is being done, they will be looking at my income. It will be just little amount. So it is something, there's nothing like, the woman is asking for 40% of it. No, it's based on both incomes. And the thing, we calculate it automatically online. Okay? So people just need to know what to do. Don't sit back and watch things start happening to you. Like this man now, in 2 weeks, they're going to go to court. All right? No matter what he says, the judge is likely going to extend that restraining order. Because all the woman needs to do is, I'm still afraid, blah, blah, blah. There's no evidence that the man did anything, but just saying
Thank you. I was saying this yesterday, that if a woman goes to, it is very easy to get a DV charge against a man or against a woman.
Put yourself in the position of a judge. You err on the side of caution. Because I listened to an old lawyer some time ago, many years ago. He said, for over the years in America, when a woman comes to a judge and complains that something is happening, the judge will refuse. The next day, the woman will come up, all right? So it was happening over and over again. So as a judge, when a woman or even a man comes and says, I'm afraid for this person, he threatened me, he says he's going to do this to me, he says he's going to do this, you err on the side of caution as a judge, because if you don't grant that restraining order, if something happens to the person tomorrow, you are done. And we have seen so many cases of that, where the judge will deny the restraining order and something will happen. Do you understand? So we have to balance this whole argument. Most times, it appears that, whatever a woman says goes. It doesn't always work. Men must learn their lesson. When you are living with somebody, you know you are not really abusive, but the person maybe is already tired of you.
Hold on. Let me,
The person
even in
is tired
Nigeria, I
of
want
you
to say
because-
something. Do you
Yes.
consider me abusive?
No.
My ex applied for a restraining order against me for my kids, that I was abusive.
In America, you'll be out. But the thing is that
They actually wanted to use police to arrest me. They called police for me. The luck wey go save me be say her uncle. I called the uncle to report her, and the uncle was in my house when the police came to pick me. The uncle was the one that told the police to go. They had planned it. Imagine I had a record. Say police don't carry me on top DV. You see,
So when
a woman wants to go,
when
if woman wants to go, what does the woman first? What does she first do? She will coagulate with her friends. They will come together and they will scheme.
Exactly.
I will go home.
It's well planned
I will
out.
look for his trouble, and when he starts, be on standby to call the police.
Exactly.
They do me. So you see, you need to understand that a Nigerian man is not a sissy. A Nigerian man will not go and report a woman.
Well, we'll start to.
We have to, but what I'm saying is by default, like the lady, the other lady who told her story, the one that my daughter read out. The lady actually, the American man was the one that went to report because he had planned ahead. You see, let me tell you something here. This happens to a lot of men. You take your wife abroad. I saw a couple yesterday. It was an old Lebanese guy and one girl that I knew from Ibadan. I knew that it was not a relationship for marriage. I just know, say, this girl, they use this guy. And once she gets what she wants, she's going to dump him. Because you see, men are polygamous. Women are upgraders. A woman will date a man, and then when she sees what she really wants, because he's available, then when she sees what she really wants, she will dump that one and move to the one she really wants. I don't know if I'm making sense to you.
Don't do that as well.
Sorry?
Don't guys do that as well?
Guys are polygamous. They will marry 2 or 3. When a guy dumps you, is like the likelihood that he planned it is little. The likelihood that a guy will dump you because you have really stressed him. A woman will date you, knowing that she cannot be with you, but she will still date you or marry you. Now, so they wired. The moment they don't see waiting that they find.
Men.
One guy released something. He said, give 100
with me,
women,
yeah.
give 100 married women. I don't know if you saw the post yesterday. Give 100 married women 100 million naira each. In 2 days, 95 of them will leave their marriages. Just
Wow.
carry 100 married women in Nigeria and give them 100 million naira each. In 2 days, 95 of them will leave their marriages.
See, Daddy Freeze, let me say this. For most of these marriages that go abroad and things go south, yeah, I feel like they've already issues back home, or this woman was brought by abroad, or before the man brought the woman abroad, however it is. I don't think that for people cordially back home, in abroad, you will just start setting up your man or setting up your woman. I don't think so. Besides this point now again, when you're in a relationship and things are beginning to...
You see, let me tell you something, my dear sister. I've met more people than you have. And I can tell you something as a median. The woman is okay with the man until she gets abroad and she sees that she actually has options. You are never your woman's man until she picks you out of the best options available.
Maybe
Once
also
a
depends
woman picks you
on
out of
fraud.
the available options, then just know that when more options are presented, the likelihood that she will leave you is very high.
Daddy Freeze, can I say something?
Yes.
And I know we have a lot of audience in North America and the UK. I want to say this. If a couple solve the issue of their money issue, that's how to manage or how to spend their money, they've solved 70% of their problem, especially people coming from Africa. Most times, the underlying issue is usually money. Now, take for instance, you are in America. You brought somebody who probably has never seen 100,000 naira a month
Before.
All right, and they come here. Let me tell you something. Anybody that comes to America now from Nigeria, forget about those that are making big money. The moment you give them $1, the first thing they do, they convert it in their head as per what it is in naira.
I think
Now
everybody
you see,
first.
now, especially those who are new. That is why if you are new here, it's hard to you to buy simple coffee to drink because you are looking at the cost. Now, when they come here, you see somebody who has probably never earned 100,000 naira a month in Nigeria. Now, the first job they got here, probably they are paying them $3,000 to $4,000 a month. All right? If care is not taken, that can easily get into somebody's head. That can easily get into somebody. I can guarantee you that.
Even
I don't agree. I don't agree on. I don't think I agree on that.
Oh,
Now, let me
except that
It's
marriage
not whether you agree or not. Let me tell you
foundation
something.
was already
Hold
laid.
on. Let me tell you something. When you bring a woman abroad from Nigeria, and the woman realizes two things: one, she has option; two, the law seems to be on, whether you like it or not, the law in the US favors women more than the law in Nigeria.
In the West, generally, yeah.
There are things you will
Not
not
only
think
in
about.
Europe, not
Like,
in Europe.
let me give you an example. In Nigeria, somebody's wife leaves them. You are not going to live with the house or half of the house. The only thing that you can make you have a case in such a way that you get some of the house is if you contributed money towards it. But say, I start to date you, you move into my house, then me and you break up, I go come leave the house for you. Now you go park, go meet your mama and your papa. That's so Naija be. So there are things women will take, and that is where the 100 million for 100 women comes in. The moment you have that, that finances alone are liberators.
Finance can change somebody. I can tell you that.
I have the money now. I've been taking nonsense from this guy. I will not take nonsense again.
Yes. Options are there.
The second,
Why the person they nonsense?
because the woman they wicked. The woman they use the guy because the guy is the only thing that is available for her. No other guy wants her. This one don't finally agree.
I don't want to make it. Listen, Daddy Freeze. I don't want to make it about the women because I see men who also come here. A woman will bring them over.
Anybody, but you see,
and things will start happening.
The women that bring Naija men over are not as many as the men that bring Naija women over.
Of course, we know that. We know that. A lady called me the other day, an American lady, and I can tell how broken she sounded. She was telling me what would she do to cancel this person's green card. That she brought this guy from Nigeria, and after 3 months the guy left. All right. And I can tell she was so broken the way she was talking to me on the phone. Normally, I would tell such a person that, look, I don't take steps to cancel people's green card. That is not what I do. What I do here is to help people to get their green card. But because the way she sounded, I advised her to move on. That basically there's nothing she could do because the person already got her 10 years. I just spoke to her from my heart. I said, look, move on. All right, but you can tell how broken. So it happened. Men do those things as well.
Look at what our guy Henry the Great said. My ex used me well. She said she can't pay any bills. Baba, this is Henry. That you know Henry now. Henry the Great. You are married to a woman who refused to pay any bills.
Well, let me tell you where you can blame men on that. All right? When you bring somebody over, sometimes men lie. You can lie expressly or by implication. They go to Nigeria, they present themselves in certain ways. You are driving this big car, you are doing all sorts of things. You create certain impression on that woman. When the woman comes here, you may not have lied to her expressly, but by your conduct, you have lied. When she comes here, she sees who you really are. I guarantee you that lie has not left her mind. It's still there.
Speak, brother.
You understand? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Pop that money gun. Thank you so much. Who's the person? Help me read out the name.
And when she comes here, and this is another mistake.
Dr. Timmy.
You see a Nigerian man who came here, he has not done anything to improve himself, his skill or anything. Then he will start paying for somebody else. He has not added a credit. He may be a graduate in Nigeria, it doesn't matter. Here you can still come here and do other things. Maybe he's driving Uber or driving and still making decent money. But he has not done anything to improve himself. He'll now bring a woman and start training them. The woman become a PhD in nursing. You know they her level again. I mean, that is just the reality. Okay? So when you make those mistakes, don't blame anybody. It is on you. It is on you. You have, first of all, you have lied to her before she came here, presenting yourself as somebody working in the White House because you have all kinds of money. She hasn't been here. It is only when they come here, they will see the reality. When she now comes down here and see who you really are, she may not react immediately, but eventually she will react. That lie you told by implication is still in her, and women don't forget it. They don't.
Thank you so much, my dear brother. I'm about to end.
All right, then.
Take care and God bless you. Thank you, Hot Mom, and thank you, my beautiful lady from Belgium. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you and God bless you. Take good care of yourselves. I want to sell my market a little before I end. I don't realize, see, we go just lock ourselves inside this show. We are enjoying the show so much, and then Daddy Freeze just did not sell his market. And I was here preaching for almost an hour earlier on today. And I don't sell my market when I'm preaching because just like Paul, I like to preach for free. But you see, this our gist is not for free. Some people say, Daddy Freeze, we don't really have, we can't send anything because you don't have pen pal. Because of Tolu Honeyki, I don't go do pen pal. I be PayPal then Danny. PayPal, PayPal, PayPal. I don't go do am. Pop my money gun, Henry the Great. Oh shit, brother. My PayPal is freeze969 at yahoo.co.uk. Freeze969 at hotmail.fr. Thank you. Oh, you are so blessed. Oh, my beauty.
That's 50K.
What is 50K only? Come. I will not let you marry you.
The wrong person.
I will not let you marry you. You want to marry for money? Me, where be your papa? You just they use my head anyhow. Someone said Naija they receive PayPal. Yes, now. Somebody type it for me. No, I don't want to remove it because you are not allowed to put numbers or anything on. Freeze969. Hello, wave at him. He's not seeing you.
Hello, Mr. Henry.
Somebody say PayPal no they work for Nigeria. No worry, we get Revolut. We get UK account. PayPal they work for Nigeria. No worry, they work. Somebody just sent me £1 for PayPal. We say natural gambit, lower keys, pin. Oh yeah, pop my money gun. Double click the screen. Did you read all the messages, that super chat, super stickers? No other one. Send me your PayPal, is right there. Freeze969, FREEZE 969 at hotmail.fr. If you're watching on Instagram, go to Facebook. Search for Daddy Freeze, DADDY FREEZE. Click on today's video, bottom left-hand corner. You will see how to pop my stars. Oh yeah. Instagram, no greed give us. Someone say Daddy Freeze put OP. I no get OP. We use and test them so they work. freeze969@hotmail.fr. Woo! Wendy, help me.
Love media. She said that the freeze you side men too much.
Daddy Freeze, you side men too much. Don't worry. Tomorrow we are doing women own. Tomorrow we are siding the women. So the only reason why it seems like I'm siding men in this particular case is because this guy Kpai, a cardiologist, and they just made him look like he get DV problem, he get mental problem. They don't run the guy down. Mrs. Linda don't jump women. I don't side men in this particular issue. The man was just swept under the rug like he was a nobody.
You side men.
I go to beat you. What did they do you? It's always tomorrow when it's women. See them. They don't coagulate. Pop my money gun if you're watching on TikTok. Make some noise. Let's get those money guns out. You have never done a live to address men, Mrs. Linda, from your mouth. Will you be there tomorrow? You want to come? Let's address men. Women, will you people gather? Do one for men, I beg. Okay, I promise. Someone said Daddy Freeze don't like women. Is that true?
Yes.
The beating where you go collect this night, Yeah. So they join them, they run me down. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's the truth.
DF no, they talk about that polygamous thing where they talk. Now big fallacy. Men are polygamous. Don't let anybody deceive you. All this feminism, men are polygamous in nature.
Not.
A man can love a woman and still.
Not.
Who told you that men are not polygamous?
I feel like men are just taught polygamy. They're not.
Who taught them polygamy?
In society.
Really?
Yes.
How?
Because they are.
So how come a lion? How come a lion has a pride of many females? Help me read what.
In America, the chances of divorce is 90. The system was not designed for long-term relationships. When the man is coming from work, she is going, and when she is coming, that's what the person said.
Thank you so much. Greet them. What's the person's name?
Mr. I think he's a Mr. Schneider Mannheim.
Schneider Mannheim, thank you so much. Men are polygamous in nature. Men are lions. Have you ever seen one lion stick with one lioness? No, a lion has his pride.
Enter the forest, enter the wild, be peeing and be running.
A man is like a lion that has a pride.
There's nothing like polygamy in nature. They just taught polygamy.
Who taught lion polygamy? Feminism not by you there.
No.
Hey, read what somebody brought something there.
DF, teach men how to be caring to their women. Yes.
I'm very caring to my woman. Am I not caring?
They're just taught polygamy. They're not actually polygamous.
Men, they gallant. Men are polygamous.
Even back then, if you date it back to the cave eras, people were actually polygamous in nature. It was society that taught them differently. Same way society taught monogamy now.
So you want to be polygamous? Is that
the
what
same
you're
way
saying?
now, people use Charles Darwin to, what is it again, as one of the men that said, oh, men are polygamous in nature because, what is it again? Men are wired to spread their seeds and women...
Oh, yeah.
But people also realized that he was living in a society where women were not allowed to express their can I say sexuality?
No. It's very good.
Their lifestyle. Their nightlife. Yes. And which is why nowadays that women are allowed to express their night. People are saying they don't even know who has more infidelity rates, men or women.
Somebody say Amarachi, listen to your father, he knows best. You know, say Amarachi is a feminist. So she go defend women. And when you're Mrs. Linda, Mrs. Linda people. Oh, she. Somebody say, DF, your picking know the hear word. Thank God, say I don't see her. When it comes to this women thing, she know the hear word. I like the fact that she's opinionated and she believes in what she believes in.
It's the truth.
I should listen to my daughter. Ah,
It's the truth.
what is the truth? Well,
Yes.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you. You enter marriage with this kind of mentality.
Men are polygamous in nature, yet they always complain that women are cheating.
Yes, now women are cheating. Doesn't
So
mean they
can
are
we say women
polygamous.
are polygamous in nature?
This nonsense Western madness now it make women polygamous. In the real sense of it, women are not polygamous. Men are.
It's not anything.
Guys, do you agree?
No. Of course, guys will agree. Anything to
Guys, do you agree? I'm not talking to
they'll
women.
indulge. Anything that will allow them indulge with their bad character.
Men are polygamous. So you have to fight against that polygamous nature as a guy. Let me tell you why women are not polygamous. Let me tell you why women are not polygamous. Women, I wanted to say something. Women are,
Hypergamous.
I forgot what I wanted to say. Woo, bloodshot. Popped my money gun. Keep those money guns coming. Reality will always sink in. Yes, I agree. Women are not polygamous. Bloodshot popped another money gun. Whoa. It's raining money guns. Hallelujah. It's raining money guns. Where's Dr. John G? You know me? Belinda. Let me bring Belinda. Belinda, I just need you for a minute. Belinda, do you agree that men are polygamous and women are not? Let me just hear. Let me hear from Belinda. Imagine somebody send me €2. €2. The person will send £5. Now test the test so that the thing they work. He can later send £20. One person can send me €2. She hungry, they worry you for where is that place? Belgium. Where you go send €2. At least, I mean, make I not as in €2. Ah, you attract what you believe. I no go bless person we send €2, €2, 2. I mean, wow. I mean, wow. The people where they send €100, waiting do those ones. Oh, this one is annoying me. I will say thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you, hot mom, for sending us €2. Someone say put Revolut. When I like to stress person, I don't put paper away easy. You say make I put Revolut. Okay, no problem. Make I still put Revolut. You know the worst thing that happen? Somebody will just come and say, Daddy Freeze, paste your account. Daddy Freeze, paste your account. This you go paste your account. That person will make mouth. The person, you know, go hear PIM. Oh yeah. Okay, look for my Revolut now. Details. Oh shit. Account details. Where are you from? First name Ifedayo. Last name Olarinde. PayPal should not ask for that once you have the email. Somebody say €2 now. Widows might. Are you a widow? That's not widows might now. I'm sorry. I'm not being ungrateful, but like really €2.
Someone said you should paste your Azza. Yeah.
Paste my Azza on TikTok. They don't start with Azza now. Oh yeah. 100-131-7326. 100-131-7326. Zenith Bank. 100-131-7326. You people keep me away from my family. Can't you see how tired I am? When I want make account, they gossip, they gist with una. Men, they even try. Normally, women. Any day I side women like this, you say I no go say, okay, I want to side women tomorrow. We'll do a topic to side women. There are so many things that men need to work on.
Millions of things.
Shut up.
Billions.
Shut up. Thank you, Natural Gambit.
It's the women that help people.
It's the women that help. Yeah. 100131732 Zenith Bank. Pin there. DF Nigerian PayPal can send money but not receive money. I can receive money. Don't worry. My PayPal is based in the UK. No worry. Freeze969@hotmail.fr. Una go dey give person advice. Shey by the time you say person test time you work. How I take see the £2 wey the person the widow's mite wey the widow send. They say sisterhood is proud of you.
Yes.
See, yes. Oh, yeah, do your mouth again. Do it again. Let them
No.
see. They say sisterhood is proud of you. Rita will come and talk. Rita. I get women wey if they hold men like this, let me tell you. Someone said, can I send Bitcoin? Yes, but I can't call out my Bitcoin. What is that thing called? You have to.
You can take it.
It's too long.
Oh.
Let me try.
Try
It's
copy
long.
and paste.
It's long because it's somewhere. Send me an email. Send me an email to freeze969@hotmail.fr and I will send you my wallet. Send me an email. If you can't, and I'll send you my wallet. My address K. It's not Nigeria, it's UK. No need for address. Wallet address. I don't have it. I have to go and start searching for it. It's a long thing. Someone said, no, try them, they will hack your wallet. Send me a DM. Shebi, if you send me, I will send you I can send you USDT. I will not send you BTC. Revolut, they're asking for my Revolut. What do you need in the Revolut? The account number is, let me lock my TikTok. TikTok doesn't like you giving out numbers. 311-89679. And the sort code is 042909. The account number is 311-89679. And the sort code is 042909. I go to sell my market these days. Sure you don't hear them. How do they do them? Account number, copy. Okay, I want to pop it. The account number is here. Act. Then sort code is. So that's now the sort code. Okay. God, let this natural gambit sha dey useful sha. Oh yeah. Make I dey go. Daddy freeze. Somebody said, okay. So tomorrow we are hanging out with the women, Omo. As I won't begin to sell my market, everybody say that they go. You want to go? Yeah, you're tired. You've really tried. I love you, baby. Yeah. Go and sleep. I'll come and see you, eh? Thank you for my mic. Thank you for not supporting men.
Yes, I'll never.
You never support men.
Only the ones that will.
Oh yeah, guys. Thank you all so much. The Revolut, they there. Nothing not happen for the Revolut too. Now we go tell you topic. Oh yeah, hot mom, send me topic. As I see they send the topic, when I go pop the money gone straight. No problem. But there are so many things, in all fairness, there are so many things that men need to work on. And I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. In all fairness, there's so many things men need to work on. Tomorrow I'll do a preaching service in the morning. Natural Gambia, if you're available to read Bible for me, let me know. Then towards evening, Dotun has this party that I need to attend. Then after that, in the evening, I will probably come live and we'll do something concerning men. I'm sure Amarachi too will be so happy. That became like she like women, eh? Come on now, wow. Somebody say me they not turn Belinda against me. Nilo Brown. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Henry the Great, bless you, brother. I'm sorry I'm not able to pick many people's calls. I'm overwhelmed with calls and work, and I have to do a lot of posting. I have to curate my content. You know, it just looks like content creation is easy. Just try and make you see. Just try and you understand. And it's you do a video, you shoot a reel, and then you believe that this reel is the bomb, and then you drop it, and then you get 12,000 likes. Hey, hey, Omolara, send £30. Those are the kind of people that I like to be seen. Not all these widows. Oshe, Omolara, ọmọ tó da, Omolara ẹ̀, Omolara. Bye, guys.